Hi and welcome. In this video we're going to move through a quick flow that's going to target the hips. So grab your favorite props that you like to practice with and we'll meet in a tall, comfortable seat. So take a seat that's nice and tall. You can sit with your ankles crossed or maybe the shins crossed. And ideally you'd like the knees to be below hip level to allow gravity to kind of take over and open the hips for you. Or at the very least, maybe knees at hip level. So if you need to elevate your hips, go ahead and grab a block or two, or maybe a blanket and a block combo. And place your hands to your thighs, once again allowing gravity to do most of that work for you. And sitting evenly on your sit bones between left and right and front to back. Go ahead and ground those sit bones down. And then find this nice tall spine lifting from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of your skull. Just like that. And you can even press your shoulders down away from your ears to create a little extra space in your cervical spine. And then if it feels comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes and bring all of that attention and awareness to your body and to your breath. And without judgment or shifting in your seat here, just notice. Notice what you feel. Notice what you hear. And everything that you feel and hear is correct. So whatever it might be, it is what it is. It will be what it will be. And so shifting a little bit deeper into the breath, from the ground up, I want you to take a deep breath in, filling your lungs from the bottom of your ribs, filling all the way up to the top, all the way up through the chest, and all the way up into the collarbones. And then exhale, breathe it all out, drawing the belly button in, using the diaphragm to help push the air out of your lungs. And once again, take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, push it all out. Let's do that 3 more times. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in. And let it out. Last one. And out. Very good. And then go ahead and open your eyes if they were closed. Shift your seat and your stance and come into a tabletop position. Stacking shoulders right on top of your wrists, making sure your hands are about shoulder width distance. Stack your hips on top of your knees. Tuck your toes so that the heels are more or less on top of your toes and you're getting a nice stretch on the bottom of your feet. And go ahead and gently grab the mat with your fingers. Press down into the mat with your toes. Let's take a full breath in and out. We'll move into a few rounds of cat-cow here. So starting with cow, start to flick your tailbone up towards the sky, dropping the belly, lifting your chest towards the front edge of your mat, and then gently look forwards without cranking your neck all the way back. And then exhale, start to tuck the tailbone, draw the belly in, push the floor away with your hands, knees, and feet, rounding the spine in the opposite direction. Last thing to touch is chin to chest. Inhale, come forward, lift the tailbone, dropping the belly, staying engaged through your core. Draw the chest forward, coming into your second cow. And exhale, push the floor away with your hands, knees, and feet. Round the spine, bring your chin to your chest for your second cat. Inhale, come forward, cow. Exhale, cat. And puff the shoulders up towards the sky. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, deep breath in. Really feeling the ground through your hands, knees, and feet. Exhale, push the floor, receiving that feedback beneath your hands, knees, and feet. And inhale, come back to the top of your table. This time, extend your right leg back behind you, keeping your hips squared. Intentionally turn your toes to face the floor so that the knees, shins, thighs, and toes equally face down. And then find a lengthening from your right heel all the way out through the crown of your skull. Let's take a full breath in and out. On your next inhale, bend your right knee. Open the outer edge of the right knee up towards the sky, kind of like you're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Can you square your shoulders off towards the floor? Press down through your palms. And inhale, extend back through your right leg. Exhale, bend the knee, open the knee out to the side, pee on your fire hydrant. Exhale, extend it all the way back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, open the knee and the hip out to the right. Exhale, extend it all the way back. And inhale, bring the right knee in towards your chest, and then you're going to cross the right thigh on top of the left. Point your left toes and sit your hips back towards your heels and stretch your right hip in the opposite direction. Inhale, come forward, back to the top. Bring that right knee into your chest. Exhale, extend it all the way back, hips squared. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, knee to the chest. Cross right thigh on top of left. Exhale, sit your hips back. Inhale, back to the top, draw the knee back into the center. Exhale, extend that right leg back. 1 more time, just like that. Deep breath in, pull the belly in. Exhale, cross the thighs and sit your hips back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, extend. Lower your right leg down. Let's move on to the left side. So extend your left leg back. Take the moment to find that engagement, internally rotating through the hip. So point your left toes down so that the shin, knee, and thigh point down. Extend back through your left heel. Draw your belly in. Deep breath in and out. 1 more breath in. And on the exhale, pull the knee towards your left armpit. Outer edge of the knee points up towards the sky. And inhale to extend. Exhale to open. Lift the outer edge of the knee. And inhale, point. Exhale, bend. 1 more. Inhale to extend. Exhale. Inhale. Reach your left leg back out. And inhale, bring the knee back into the chest. Cross left on top of right. Sit your hips back. And inhale, come forward, tuck the toes. Bring the knee back into the chest. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee to chest. 3 rounds total. Cross the thighs. Sit back to your hips. Inhale, forward, knee to chest. Exhale, extend. Last one, deep breath in. Bring it all in. Cross the thighs. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, come back. Knee to chest. Exhale to extend. And lower your left leg down. Coming back to the top of your table. Strong foundation here, hands and feet. Inhale, lift and hover your knees off the floor about 1 to 2 inches. Let's take a full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, lift your hips. Send your heels down, downward facing dog. Look forward towards your hands. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Then step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Inhale, bring your hands to heart. Bring your elbows to the insides of your knees and gently press the knees out. Squeeze the elbows back in with your knees. Let's take a full breath in and exhale. Inhale, root down, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Moving through our first round of this flow, this sequence. Inhale, reach up through your arms. Exhale, sit back down. And take a full breath in. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your right foot back first, then your left. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. And step your right foot to the top of your mat. Left knee comes down. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana, 1 round. Exhale, fold forward, reaching your fingertips to the front edge of your mat. Take a deep breath in, and then you're going to open your left shin out and rise up into a baby warrior 2, a modified warrior. And we're just gonna floss our hips here. So pointing your right knee towards that second toe, bend into your right knee, resist with this back leg. So this right hamstring fires and the left inner thigh fires up. Just do a few rounds, gently pulsing back and forth, making sure that you're sitting with the sensations that you feel, particularly if it's tight. So we'll do 5 rounds. 1 more. Inhale, come back to the top. Exhale, lower your hands down, frame your right foot, unspin your left shin, lift the left knee, and plant your left hand down. Inhale, open your right arm up to the sky, coming into a twisted lunge here. And you're welcome to stay here or lower the outer edge of your left foot down, and then maybe bring your hips down towards the floor. Reach your right arm, your fingers towards the back edge of your mats. Inhale, roll back out of it. Place your hands, downward facing dog. And let's move on to the left side here. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. Right knee comes down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, 1 breath. Exhale, reach your arms forward. And then inhale, spin your right shin. Rise up, baby warrior, modified. And draw your left hamstring in, pull and bend through the knee, and pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back to the top. Exhale, windmills the hand, flip the shin, lift your right knee. Planting your right hand down, inhale, open the left arm up towards the sky. Pause and breathe here, or roll to the outer of your right foot, maybe outer edge of the left foot. Reach your arm back towards the back edge of your mat, hip down towards the floor. Inhale, lift up, plant your feet, left hand comes down, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward towards your hands and step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Inhale, hands to heart. And take a deep breath in, elbows pushing into the knees, knees back into the elbow. Exhale. Inhale, stand all the way up, reaching through the fingers. Exhale, release your arms to your sides. Round 2. Inhale. Exhale, squat. Inhale, breath, big breath. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, then your right. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky and step it forward, left knee comes down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, fold forward, reaching through the fingers. Inhale, spin the left shin, right up, baby warrior. And exhale, pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back to the top. Exhale to windmill your hands. Unspin the shin, frame the right foot, lift your left knee, plant your left hand. Inhale, reach up. Twisted lunge, stay here, or exhale, roll onto the outer edges of your feet, drop the hips, and reach your right fingertips towards the back edge of the mat. Inhale to untwist, rolling back onto the toes, onto the right foot, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the left leg, step the left foot forward, right knee comes down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, fold you forward, reach through the fingertips. And then inhale, spin your right shin, baby warrior 2, side 2. Exhale, bend into the left knee and pulse. 3, 2, soften the shoulders, and 1. Inhale, back to the top. Exhale, windmill the hands. Redo your right shin. Plant your right hand, lift the back knee, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Pause and stay here, or roll onto the outer edges of your feet. And bring your right hip down towards the floor. Reach your left fingertips back. Inhale, come out of it. Plant your hands, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward towards your hands. Step your right foot to the outside of your hand. Step your left foot to the outside of your hand. Hands to heart. Elbows to knees. Squeeze the knees back into the elbows. 1 big breath. And let it out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Round 3. Inhale. Exhale, squat. Pause for a breath. Exhale, plant your hands. Option 2, step 1 foot back at a time, or hop both feet, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Step it forward. Left knee comes down. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, fold, reach the fingertips. Inhale, spin the left shin. Rise up, modified warrior. Exhale, bend. Inhale to the top. 4, 3, soften the shoulders. 2, and 1. Inhale, back to the top. Exhale, frames your right foot. Spin the back shin, lift the knee, and twist. Open to the right. Pause and stay here, or roll to the outer edges of your feet. Maybe drop your hip towards the mat. Reach your fingertips back. Inhale, untwist. Plant your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Step the left foot forward, right knee comes down. Anjaneyasana, second side. Exhale, fold forward, reach your arms forward. Inhale, spin the shin, modified warrior, side 2. And pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back to the top. Exhale, plant your hands, unspin the shin, lift your right knee. Inhale, lift left arm, twist, pause and stay here. Or spin to the outer edges of your feet. Maybe drop the hip down, reach your left fingertips back, stay open through the chest. Inhale, back to the top, untwist, plant your hands, downward facing dog. Look forward towards your hands, step 1 foot to the outside of your hands, or hop. Both feet, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, push through your feet, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a moment. Maybe close your eyes if you feel all right and safe to do so. Take a deep breath in, taking control of your breath and your heartbeat. Slow breath out. Big breath in. Release your hands to your sides. Heel toe your feet in until they're about hip width distance, or maybe a little wider. Sit back. Make your way down to your back, or just down to your seat. And then take this kind of leaning back position. Make sure that your elbows are nice and bent just a little bit so that they're not locked out. And then you're just gonna cross your right ankle on top of the left thigh here and come into a figure 4. And if this is a challenge, you're welcome to stay here. Maybe play with walking that left foot in closer and then using the strength of your legs to just kind of push that outer right knee away from you. And I like to engage by drawing the heel in towards my hip doing a little bit of a hamstring curl here. And then if it feels okay and you want to kind of add some extra flossing, you can swing your figure 4 from left to right. Maybe even go full range of motion, tap the outer thigh and the foot to the floor, and then go to the other side. And then switch sides. Crossing left ankle on top of right thigh. Maybe play with walking that right foot in. Engage that top leg. Use the strength of your glutes to open that right knee, or excuse me, the left knee out to the, just out, away from you. Draw your heel in towards your hips, activating your hamstrings in the back of your legs. Maybe play with some mobility and swish from left to right. Maybe you can go full range of motion to the left, to the right. And then extend your legs out. Make your way onto your back here. Let's actually start with the knees bent. And take your feet wide, about as wide as your mat. Bring your knees in together for a little bit of restorative, gentle internal rotation. If this is kind of intense, you can change the distance between your feet, making it a little bit narrower. Therefore, the internal rotation will be less drastic. You can place your hands to your hips or just to your sides. And just breathe, taking big rounds of breath into the belly, sending it down to your hips, either relaxing or engaging whatever muscles might be necessary. And pull your knees apart. Extend your legs out onto your mat. Allow the inner edges of your feet to roll up towards the sky. Your palms and shoulders to roll open. And take a moment here. Do a scan of your body. Allowing the breath to travel into the spaces that you've created during this class. Allowing the weight of your body to settle into the earth or onto your props. And for the next few minutes, just rest. Allowing your body to be just as it is. And you can stay here for as long as you need to. But as always, thank you for tuning in to share your practice and your breath with me. Until next time.